Hello there, it's me again, Benjamin, and welcome to another I Got a Package today. And this won't be a very long one because I only got one package to review, so to speak. And this is basically a model kit I actually got a little while ago, but it got damaged, and so I replaced it again, but I've not done an actual show and tell, so to speak, on this one. And this one in particular is a Revell kit, and it's of the Team McLaren Mercedes MP420, the Kimi Häkkinen. Now, I've never ever done a Formula 1 car at all, and I thought I would see what it's like to build one. So I thought, instead of wasting money on one of the good, nice Tamiya 120 scale ones, I would give it a go on a Revell 124. And to be quite honest, I'm not too bad with the mould, not too badly. Well, I'm quite impressed. I mean, here's the body, for instance. It's a bit dark, I'm sorry, on the camera, but it's not too bad. You know, you've got to remember this is slightly smaller than the normal, and it's quite a nice little body shell, I suppose you could say. Also, I got all the sprues out here. Here's a lot of the suspension parts along the top here, and also the wheels, the top cowling. I'm not too sure what these parts are, but I think they're probably something to do with the rear wing. Now, I'm going to stress that there's no actual steering on this. You can't actually steer the car, but I'm not too bothered about that. Here we are with the floor plan. Boom, and my face is gone. Aha! That's the front nose section. The one thing I do like though is that, you know that most Formula 1 cars have some wood going down the middle. Well, they've actually, you can't really see it here on the camera because, like I said, it's a bit dark, but just there, well, yeah, you can just see it on the camera there. They've actually textured the wood, which will actually help for when you have to paint the wood on there. And you've got other little bits and pieces here. I'm not sure what they are, but I'll find out when I'm doing the car. So that's that sprue. This is the almost last sprue. Looks mostly like fairing parts for the most type. I mean, you've got the back wing here, I believe, side fairings here. Like I say, not too sure about all the parts. There's no engine in this kit, so you don't have an option to have the body open, so to speak, like in the Tamiya ones, but considering it's a 124, you get what you paid for. These are the tyres. Usually it comes in packs of 4, which is a good idea. I like the way that I think these are sort of like semi-slick. I'm not too sure, because they're certainly not slick tyres, and I don't think they're wet tyres either. But they've just got the ridges on them, which I like. And also, I don't know why, but Tamiya have given, well, not Tamiya, sorry, but Revell have supplied 2 clear sprues. So maybe there's somebody out there floating around with one which has got none of these. So, who knows? But basically, all you got in there is the red light, red stop light or signal light, and I think that's the visor for the front. You guys ask yourself, is it really worth it? Now, we come on to I suppose in a way 2 sets of decals. you get a small sheet and a large sheet. The small sheet, now I'm going to apologise if this affects the camera anyway, but you're all sort of metallics. You've got a set of gold and some silver there. Looks pretty sweet. And you get, I'm going to pull back a little for this one, and there we go. Yep, you got all these decals. Obviously you do have optionals. You got Kimi Räikkönen, sorry about the pronunciation, and you got Julian Pablo decals. You also get decals for the tyres, which, to be quite honest, not too bad. The sides, obviously, in the front. You get the goldish kind of carbon fibre. I'm not too sure where the carbon fibre goes, but again, I've never done one of these, so you have to forgive me for a little tiny bit of ignorance towards where some of these decals would go. But I've got to guess that it's probably going to go on the base, on the floor plan, on the outside, because it kind of looks like it would go there. But unlike in the decal sheet, that's a very, very full, comprehensive decal sheet there. So I'm looking forward to this build. The one thing I do like is that the setting out of the decals on this is fairly clear. Because we've got two types. We've got Kimi Räikkönen, sorry, I can't say his name precisely, and you've got Pablo Montoya, João Pablo Montoya. I'll probably do it in Kimi's because he's got more optionals. You can choose two different types. Well, two different types of Kimi on there, and you've got two Juan Pablo. Also, there's 22 stages to the build. Considering that the size of it is quite well, a few stages, I should imagine. But there we go. The one thing I'm not too sure about is whether this thing has actually got any decaled. No, actually, it's got moulded seat belts, which I suppose from a certain point of view does make a little bit of a difference. And just having a quick flip through this manual, you do actually get a decal sheet for the steering wheel. Somewhere on here. Yep, there it is. Interesting way of doing things, to say the least. But anyway, looking forward to doing this Mercedes. If I like it, I might probably do a few more of this scale of the Revell ones, because, excuse me a moment, as you can see on the back there's sorry, I'm terribly sorry about all this light, but you do get a few options. We've got about 5 cars there at least. You got a BMW, a Ferrari, a Sauber. I get 2 Ferraris. You got a 2002 and a 2005, and you get a Renault. Not keen on Renaults, but the Sauber looks pretty cool to me. But like I say, this one is for the most part going to be glossy black, and I've got a rattle can of glossy black left over. So anyway, didn't want to make this too long, so it's only about 10 minutes. Like I say, it looks like it's going to be a nice build. Don't know when I'm going to build it. Probably after I've done the Subaru, which I'm going to be starting in probably about 2 weeks' time from this recording, and hopefully it should go well. So that's my second I've Got a Package today, and let's hope I do a good job on this. Well, I hope I do a good job. So that's Benjamin for the second I got a package today. Cheerio.